Eugenia Cooney. A couple years ago, she looked like that, which was very, very concerning. But now, she looks like this.
Hey guys, it's Eugenia. So today I wanted to do a Kingdom Hearts Kairi cosplay video. I talk about Kingdom Hearts a lot on here because I love Kingdom Hearts. So that's how it looks, guys. That is how it looks on and everything. It also came with the belt, and the belt is perfect. It comes with Kairi's bag and everything. So that is the belt. Pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate to what her outfit actually looks like. Has a hood too, but I don't think I'm gonna put that on my wig right now. I'm very happy with it. To show you guys the shoes. And the shoes, honestly,
I'm not here today to tell you what every single YouTuber keeps saying. If you know Eugenia, you need to intervene and save her. You need to be a better friend and do what friends do and help her from starving herself. And I'm gonna be really direct and really blunt here. You may be a friend of Eugenia, but you're not gonna get someone like her help. You trying to intervene and make YouTubers who are friends with her all come together and try to intervene and make her get help before she passes is not going to get her help. You saying get her help doesn't solve a problem, doesn't do anything to fix the issue. The only issue that's going to get fixed with this individual, and I'm not somebody who likes to say this, is that Eugenia Cooney needs to be institutionalized in a medical facility. Eugenia Cooney has a disease. You and I can sit on camera and speculate all day long on what we think she needs, what friends need to do in order to save her. But the reality of the situation is that there's only two paths. She is either A, going to die, or B, she needs to go into recovery through an institutionalized medical facility and get actual help for her body. Again, I want you to look up this photo. This is what she looked like at one point, and this is a couple years later. One's concerning, one's death is incoming very soon. I'm not saying this to dramatize the issue. You can tell by her bone, her body. I can't tell if this is from this photo in this video that she made, if she's wearing leggings, but it looks like the circulation of her legs are changing and they're being discolored with a red haze, which if you know anything about what that means your arteries and your heart is actually failing. And if you don't eat any food and you starve yourself to the point of where that will happen, like your limbs will literally get a lack of blood, lack of nutrition, a lack of calories, a lack of everything that your body needs in order to survive. Something that's often brought up is her mom. Apparently her mom's in her vlogs a lot. And a lot of people tell me, well, the mom's the real problem. And you actually may be right. It could be the mother. We can speculate. For example, for all we know, Eugenia's mother could be somebody who glorifies her daughter looking that way. She could. She could think that her daughter looks absolutely beautiful despite the fact that she's at a point where she is literally dying. That's what happens. You know, when people are addicted to certain substances, they have withdrawal. Well, see, if your body doesn't get enough nutrition, doesn't get enough calories, and gets to a certain point of where you're starving, like true starvation, or you have no meat and nothing on your body will give out. People say, you know, just go get a hamburger, go get a Big Mac, feed her a Big Mac. No, because if she eats a Big Mac, she will die. All she needs to do is just eat. No, the fact that you even suggest that proves to me that you don't know anything about anorexia or people who are borderline starving themselves. Because when you're at her death-defying stage of dying, you can't even eat a French fry without vomiting that up. Because your body's not used to having any food in their system. And the smallest amount of food will just result in them barfing or vomiting. And that does further damage to their already damaged body. So the only result for recovery is to become institutionalized in a medical facility that can properly help her with her body. That's the only thing. It's not the friends, it's not YouTube videos bringing awareness, saying, she needs help, she needs help. Making a YouTube video saying Eugenia Cooney needs help does nothing. This video that I'm making does nothing to solve the problem, other than to say that, you know, she needs to be institutionalized and get proper medical care so she will survive. But what's even more concerning is that she has such a large audience of people who watch her, who look up to her, and there's young girls who really think that this is something to live up to. There are people in the comments section who literally, in the most recent video, don't see a single issue with her body. And that's not me trying to be a judgmental person. I'm not trying to shame her. Institutionalization, when you need it, is not shameful. There's nothing wrong with receiving medical care, but maybe her mom doesn't want her to have medical care. Maybe, again, this is speculation, maybe her mom hates her own daughter so much, but we don't know that because we're consumers of on YouTube. We don't know what happens in that actual house with the mom, with Eugenia. Maybe the mom hates her, and the way that Eugenia is getting back at her mom is by starving herself to the point of where she is going to die soon. Maybe Eugenia has so much self-hatred because her mom neglects her or enables her to look beautiful because her mom thinks that that type of body style with her delusional thinking is beautiful. We don't know. I don't know. Speculation, speculation. That's all we can do. So what do you guys want from me? You guys have asked me numerous times, make a video about Eugenia, make a video about Eugenia. Well, here it is. And I'm telling you, the only solution to the problem is institutionalization. And because she's an adult, because she's an adult, it's really difficult for anyone, unless it's a parental figure, legal guardianship, or parental guidance over her, to get her the physical help that she needs. And the only person that I could see possible to get her institutionalized for the medical help that she needs is her mom, because that's the closest person, as far as we're aware, that she's associated with. But then we don't know the dangers of what her mom is like. Clearly, her mom hasn't gotten her help. So clearly, to me, that just says that there's something kind of wonky with her mom enabling or glorifying that type of body of her hurting her or destroying herself. That's the only logical conclusion that I can speculate. And again, it's speculation. I don't know. I'm not trying to start rumors, gossip, or anything like that. But when you reach a case like this, of where you see a parent involved with their child, and the parent hasn't done really anything that we know of, people are going to start having suspicions about what's going on in that household. For all we know, Eugenia could be abused by her mother. And part of dealing with that abuse is for Eugenia to starve herself to the point of where she passes. And that's even more screwed up if you think about it. I don't know. Please, if you're somebody who cares about Eugenia Cooney like you claim that you guys do on the internet, stop saying, you're friends with Eugenia, go save her, go do something. I'm sure that there was a lot of people that are close to Eugenia that were the current health point that she is in her life have tried to talk to her. But at the end of the day, if you have a disease and you have self-hatred or you have trauma or abuse that you've never gotten help for, that's just going to fester and fester and grow, and you're going to take all those emotions and the trauma that you had and apply it to yourself with self-hatred, a lack of confidence, that you're ugly, that you're this or you're that, and that can be also influenced by the parents in the household, that if they're enabling that or encouraging you to hurt yourselves. I don't know. This whole video is that I don't know, other than the only way to not die is through the process of recovery of medical institution. And you know what? If you think that I'm an a-hole for saying that, for suggesting that she needs to be institutionalized medically, then you really don't care as much about Eugenia Cooney as you internet wannabes really claim to be. I don't really enjoy talking about this, because she has been an ongoing discussion on YouTube for years, where at one point it was concerning on YouTube, but now it's not just concerning, it's she is and will die soon if things are not changed. Your body cannot survive like that. Her veins are going to dry up, her bones are going to, and you know what, I can't even imagine her living in that household. She can't do normal human activities. She can't go on a hike. She can't jog. She can't drive. You can practically almost see the veins in her body. There's nothing left on her body. I'd say minimum she's almost, what, 60 pounds? 50 pounds? And it upsets me to see constant people not seeing an issue with that. Not recognizing that it's a disease that needs help. And that the YouTube comments of her videos are people, not all, but a large sum of her actual fans think it's okay to live like that, to make your body look like that. And it's not. It's self-abuse. But it's a sneaky way of harming yourself, because, again, it's not like, you're threatening to harm yourself or something, because then you can get institutionalized for, making threats to yourself or your life and go put it into a hospital or a mental institution. This is, look at me, I'm dying, there's nothing you can do because I'm in control of my life and I'm an adult. But I'll tell you one thing, if I had a daughter or a son, and that daughter or son of mine lived in my household and they were doing this to themselves, I would do everything in my power to get them the institutionalized medical help that they need to recover. And her mother doesn't seem to be in tune with that. And that's the real concern, is her mother, her parent, that doesn't seem to actually care. So, I don't know what you guys want from me. This is my video on Eugenia Cooney. Legally, getting her institutionalized medically is nearly impossible unless she threatens physical harm to herself. Or her mother forces her to go in. There's nothing we can do, guys. That's the reality. There's nothing you and I can do making videos about this. So, there you go.